The Addams Family Reunion by Elizabeth Barrette. Wednesday Addams is crafty, in both senses of the word, sly and creative. She sews herself a dress of black silk slid past her navel, and slings on stiletto heels made from recycled knives. When the other young women at college whisper behind their hands or to her face, wondering why she never wears anything but black, Wednesday just smiles and says, "I'm a dark femme. Not all high femmes wear pink." In the autumn, she walks through fog between rows of streetlights, like full moons, and imagines that she hears the song of werewolves running in the woods behind the campus. But then one night, it's not imagination anymore, and that's how she meets December. Where Wednesday is feminine, December is masculine. Small breasts, button behind the white shirt and pin-striped suit coat of a soft butch. Once a month, December turns into a brindled wolf, and Wednesday runs beside her dressed as Diana. On cold, snowy evenings, they drink black cappuccino and share dark chocolate torts in the campus coffee house, go out for dinner and an opera, and frighten the little siblings of their classmates who visit. They talk about Wednesday's career as a decorator of funeral parlors, already in demand, and December's as a lawyer interning at her uncle's farm. They talk about how many children they want, at least two, a boy and a girl, and where they might find a witch, because clearly they're going to need some help to get Wednesday pregnant. They meet each other's families, which is nerve-wracking, but also secretly exciting to meet so many new and interesting people. Wednesday isn't surprised when the tiny red heart blossoms at the base of her left ring finger. She remembers getting the talk from her mother at 12 about how everyone's heart has its own wavelength, like a radio channel, and the soul mark appears to tell you when you're falling for someone who is on your wavelength and will make a good husband. She remembers thinking silently, "But mother, I don't want a husband." When December proposes on one knee with a ring of black diamond in a velvet case, Wednesday laughs and says yes, and then has to explain why it's funny that she's winding up with a husband after all, just one who isn't exactly a man. They get married on a beautiful spring day with clouds like merino wool and rain like curtains of silk, silver, and gold, where the sun peeks out to play through the falling water. Wednesday is wearing a dress bedecked in jet beads that she and her mother made together. December is wearing a bespoke suit and her lucky lady floishams. Thing brings the rings slipped onto each other's fingers to hide the marks that are each only for the other now. December is maybe trembling a little when she lifts the black lace veil to kiss her blushing bride. Morticia is definitely crying as she hands over the matriarch's key to her newlywed daughter. After the wedding proper, there is a family reunion with both sides. Lots of people huddling under umbrellas with new friends. December whispers, "I'm pretty sure those boys who almost killed each other fighting over the bouquet are kissing behind the garden shed." Wednesday doesn't giggle, but she gives a dark little chuckle. December is a perfect gentleman as she cuts the enormous black forest cake and delicately feeds Wednesday a bite from a silver fork, then returns to serve everyone else while Wednesday attends to service from the champagne fountain. "See, I said you'd grow up to marry a man," just like your father, says Uncle Fester as he holds out his champagne flute. December isn't a man, Wednesday points out. She has had that conversation 20 times today. But just like your father, says old Uncle Fester, nodding at December and Gomez in matching tuxedos. Had to argue with that one, Wednesday admits, as she hands him the flute full of bubbles, which emits a long trail of smoke.